The weekend comes again, and with it, another opportunity to escape the big smoke and seek adventure, exploring the wild places nearby. I'm going to a place I've heard a lot about, but never been able to go before. It's also a chance to test out my new tyres and suspension upgrades in preparation for a 12-month trip around Australia. Sundown National Park. Located on the Queensland-New South Wales border, about 250 kilometres southwest of Brisbane, it's known as a rugged and remote wilderness. You need to be self-sufficient out here, as there are few facilities and mobile phone reception is poor. First stop is the Red Rock Gorge lookout. This short walk will lead you to an impressive view, worth stopping by for. Sundown is scattered with mining relics and shafts dating from the 1870s. Most are off limits to the public due to being contaminated with arsenic and other heavy metals. Out here, it's easy to relax and enjoy the remoteness. A four-wheel drive is necessary to see most of the park, although Broadwater and Nundabamere Falls camping areas are two-wheel drive accessible. I finally make it to camp at Burrows waterhole on the Severn River. It's been pretty dry of late, so there's not much flow. The campgrounds have simple pit toilets and open flat areas for pitching a tent, although you will have some competition from the locals. So this was day one of my 2-night trip. The tracks in are pretty rough, so it's fairly slow going. Pretty much anything any normal 4-wheel drive can handle, so not too many issues. Feel a little deaf after the long drone of the engine and low range, but I'm pretty happy with how the vehicle's handled so far. The new tyres, the Duratrax, in the narrower tyre tread, are performing incredibly well. I'm just crawling up everything like a tank, no problems, so I'm really happy. The next morning, I set off to attempt the Rats Castle circuit. It pays to get out of the truck and look around. This track I'm on was almost invisible from the top of the hill. The other options were so washed out and rutted, you'd probably need diff lockers or a lot more experience than I have to complete them safely. Although, going down is easy. It's getting back up where the problem lies. The circuit is all slow going and rough, as it is not maintained. If there was more water around, this would all be a lot more fun.
It seems everywhere in Sundown that I've found has a hard bottom, so there's little chance of getting bogged. Yep, another crossing. This is the Severn River crossing, popular among four-wheel drivers. Take your time so you don't get hung up. I meet another local on the other side, a goanna. And this is Rats Castle. I don't know how, but little did I know at the time that I'd taken a wrong turn off the main track, ending up on a narrow, overgrown bush track leading up the side of a mountain. Some of the turns were so tight it led to some hair-raising 5-point turns on a slope. Thankfully, it paid off with awesome views. Others were out to enjoy the day as well. I rejoined the Rats Castle circuit. Almost lost it there. This is very much low-range country. If you go too fast, you'll be shaken apart.
Well, I've just completed the whole Rat's Tail circuit here at Sundown. It's a pretty rough track with some narrow tracks heading up the mountainside to a lookout. Nothing that anyone probably couldn't achieve, but you just want to take your time and lower your tyre pressures. I've just been driving along and started smelling a burning smell, and from past experience when doing Cape York, back then I had a blown shock absorber which caused the burning smell, but I pulled over again, looked underneath and found my rear spring has popped out. So it's been rubbing on the inside wall of the tyre and burning rubber, so I thought it was a pretty strong odour. So I'm going to need to jack up my vehicle and wedge the spring back into place. When jacking the vehicle, make sure you use some wheel chocks.
This is recommended due to the handbrake working on the transmission, not the rear wheels. Also ensure that the centre diff lock is engaged, the handbrake applied, and the gearbox preferably in first gear, low range. When using a high lift jack, ensure the pins click in with each stroke before removing your weight from the handle, as the handle may otherwise flick up and cause serious injury. This is the last time I'll have to do this. I've since added dislocation cones on the rear axle. This is just a great example to always pay attention while driving of any smells or new sounds, because you never know what's going to happen. And if you're in a remote area and you're on your own, if you have destroyed this tyre, you only got one spare left unless you're carrying two spares. So most Land Rover owners probably know exactly what their car sounds like. Every little screech or rattle, if anything changes, then be sure to stop, pull up, have a look under the vehicle and inspect it all. Anyway, I'll put this back down and keep on driving. Along with mining, Sundown has a history of being used for grazing and fine wool production, with remnants of infrastructure still visible. It would have been a hard life out here. With the weekend trip a success, I head homeward bound.